Okay, that was weird. Just literally lost connection out of nowhere for no reason. I have no idea why. Alright, let's start back up. Okay. Hopefully you'll stay. I'll right back. Do something quick. chat. I am back. 117. Hopefully don't have another connection error. Don't know what happened. Literally was just running to that campfire, and then I looked over stream, and stream Twitch that froze. I got the disconnect error.
Good time to pull out shock ammo.
So yeah, that was not a great time. My shock arrow will just make everything go boom. Just like that. No, I should. Oh, the game told me no, so. What's that? It's over there. Try to slide.
Aloy, over here. Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
Actually, I've already cleared that outpost, but I didn't see any prisoner.
Really? Perhaps she was moved somewhere else before you got there. This prisoner Nakala. She's the only lead I have.
Well, maybe I can pick up her trail. Let's go take a look.
Let's go. Make this quest a little easier. I use the spark. Shit, what the fuck? Yeah, it seemed I already came out here.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
There, that's the post.
Well, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone. Her rope's uncut. Did Nakala escape?
Well, we'll find out. Sorry, chat. Don't mind noise, just opening up a little snack.
blood. From the rebels or Nakala? Blood's dried. Someone was wounded here a while ago.
But not fatally. Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nakala. There you go. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander.
Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Kavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Kavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Kavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
Okay. Where's Fall's Edge? Oh. I mean, I do need to make my way there, but I'll just do this fast travel. I don't feel like running all the way there. Sure. Maybe. I might go out. No, it's still working. Okay. Mm, s- Not afraid to run into a stalker around here. So, I do need to kill some, but they're annoying to deal with. Just right here. Huh. Yeah. So continue on this path.
There's Fall's Edge. Dekka should be waiting for me in there.
Careful now.
Plus at me. Wait, that's an unknown campfire. Oh, go ahead. Nope. Discovered. Okay, cool. Over for me.
You may enter, Outlander. You're walking
Did the
tall.
enemy give you any trouble?
Shit me enter.
Your blade be bright.
Oh shit. Happy 420 to you as well, young. Fuck,
Hail, Outlander!
She's clear to enter.
I forgot that says date.
Walk tall, champion.
I'm watching you. That's her. Gala attack. The strongest of the
Much
Outlanders.
guide your
And
move.
an outsider to
Can
follow.
all y'all just shut the fuck up? Jeez. Too many overlapping voices.
Another time. She'll be back soon. I'm sure of it.
Is there a melee pit right here?
That spear is a weapon of real strength.
Enough ingredients for most of these.
Be proud.
You should see her
Let
spear in
our
action.
blades
Let none doubt the
Regala
strength of the
together.
Outlander's blade.
Regala is a traitor.
Bodies of the fallen be bagged and tagged and
Skill strike player.
Board set and ready to go.
wrong.
Who's looking to play some strike?
Only my blade could
Not me. Take way too long. That Spy
Your blade be
Cash,
bright.
Cabo.
Your moves are too easy to read.
Is it Orange Puppet? That word puppet supposed to be? Where's this on that? Oh,
It's Aloy.
Good day,
Regala's
Outlander.
bane.
I fear for our tribe when Regala takes over.
how do I get up?
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Oroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
How do I get up there? There's just some.
Hikaru commands my blade.
You thrust a spear into the heart of this rebellion.
Oh,
You
it's
defended
right here. Okay.
So, I've been thinking. I'm going
Just want to see what's up with this. Oh, stash. Okay. Yeah, young. How are you doing? What are you up to?
everything that's happened.
You.
Good day.
Seeker Hunter Bow. Pristine Nora bow used by a select few deals extra damage against knockdown enemies and can be upgraded to use advanced hunter arrows. Delver Tripcaster. Tripcaster salvage. Check out looks though. Storm Striker. Oh, I already have that. Ceremonial and armor. Augmented proof. Combat. Okay. So this is for a mounted style. Nice. Elite traps. Okay, I don't really use traps,
Outlander, come and trade.
but, you know. Actually, on the difficulty I'm playing, I don't really need to use too many different things. For the most part, anyways. Most part. This is food pouch, I can upgrade that. A tripwire. Salmon, hunt found salmon. I need carp. Carp skin. Okay. Salmon satchel is definitely what I need. But salmon. Source. Oh yeah, that'd be great actually too. Goose feather. Haven't found any goose or geese. Precision moonfish. I don't know if I can chat. So great while I can. So good weapon. What weapon? Oh yeah, clean and sharp bow. Is it?
Strike true as the 10.
False edge. Scroll carefully around card glyphs with Shaw's personal mark. Or a diary or journal. I've seen more of the world than most. I can still be blind to the most simple of traps. Regal insulted me again during a meeting with the marshals, claiming that as a Carja I could never prove my loyalty to Tanath. Citing my service at Hakara, I asked, "What more proof do you need?" I knew I had blundered when she smiled. Now I am on my way to perform an ancient trial at a place called the Valley of the Fallen. To get there we had to travel far to the south, through the jungles of Akara's homeland. My companions, Snowlanders, all quickly embraced the familiar terrain. Their gait intuitively changed. Steps produced almost no sound or visible marks in the dense foliage. As we marched, they instructed me on how to identify edible plants, how to move unseen, how to set traps, and even more importantly, how to spot them. I suspect all these lessons will be useful in the trial ahead. The last stop before Valley is Fall's Edge. Here I'm astounded by yet another Tanath way of life. Somehow lowlanders managed to build their otherworldly settlement on the edge of a waterfall, surrounded by spearfishers, trap cages, and discovered spikes. The entrance feels like a river runs through it, and the far side offers an awe-inspiring view of the falls. It couldn't be more different than the dusty heat of Arrowhand or the chilling heights of the Stone Crest. As we dined on strange shellfish and fruit from the jungle that was alien to me, I can only reflect that the Tanath are nothing if not diverse. Tomorrow I'm off to a trial. The objective is simple: survive for 10 days. Easier said than done. From what I gather, it gives me no comfort that many lone have perished in the attempt. And they grew up here. To counter that, my companion slapped me on the shoulder and told me that Carl ignite his legend by staying in there for 3 whole weeks, as if that's any consolation.
Ha! That was quite a bump.
Regala got passed out of.
May Regala's campaign come to a swift
Walking on her.
champion.
Your enemy
Remember
is
the
mine.
10.
Did you?
Right though, this is a great view. Fuck is that over there? Pull my binoculars.
Honor and strength.
The rebels are going to attack.
Trust what he says. I vouch for him.
Sorry, Chaplain.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Aroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja.
But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, Aroke.
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
I don't want to talk, I want to collect this.
Was there something else?
I should go.
See you at the campfire.
Oh, fuck. I just wanted to collect that. I thought there was only one more there, but I guess not.
Walk with strength.
My bad, the wrong way.
You stood certain in battle after.
Okay, I don't know why she didn't just jump over. Okay.
The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
What's taking so long? They should be here already.
Someone's waiting. Rebels. Friends of Cavo's? Going to have to take them out to get to that campfire.
Shit.
What's that? Make her pay. There's a Nora warrior here. I'll stop you. Oh!
Are these rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Oroke.
I'll wait here a second. So, how do I wait? Okay.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
Oh, Cavo.
Up this way.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
did he go? There's only two of us here.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I
Guess it'll do a lot. Over there, by the falls.
Blood of the Ten. If that thing runs to Fall's Edge, the village stands no chance.
Then we stop them. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
When will my time come?
Oh my god, Aloy.
Hitting that at the right moment could help.
Just like the Ten.
Where are the other rebels at? Oh, what the fuck?
Over here.
We did it.
That was very weird how that one dude just stuck under the waterfall. Or in the waterfall. Under and same thing, I guess? I don't know. Uh-oh. Shit, more loots. This underneath here. Just Patient sculpture.
Striking against a former friend is never easy.
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Dekka know what happened.
And even more loot. No rebel outposts. Let's fast travel here.
Walk with strength.
In the name of the Ten.
It's Aloy, Regala's Bane.
Always Bane, okay.
You stood certain.
You fought well.
That fight.
Remember the Ten.
Wonder what brings the Chief's champion here.
Achoo! Guided by the Ten.
Regala got past our defenses.
Surprise, everyone just sneezing while passing.
There you are, Aloy. But without Cavo and Oroke. 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack.
Rogue.
Oroke.
Regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
Well, he's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
Rogue, how you doing? Rand's asking if any of us want to run a cheeky vow after marbles. I probably won't be in just because I plan to still play more, stream longer of this. It's just literally been a week since I streamed or played this game. And I really want to finish. I really want to finish this game. Oh, oof, yeah, oof. Just because, like, how things are and everything. It's not really, don't really get many opportunities anymore to stream. Can't really stream like when I want to. Especially with how shit work has been being. And I am still far from completing the game. Anywhere near completing the game. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe main quest I am relatively close on, but I'm doing like all side stuff first. Still shit lately. Yeah. Apparently my girlfriend told me that today none of my department's team leads or managers are there today, and the only manager that's there is this Urdu that I don't care for. I think he's only been at our store for like 6 months now. Like, I don't remember what store he came from. I think he came from like a smaller store, or even a store from a different state, because how close Alabama is to us. I think he's from a store in Alabama. I don't know, but I fucking hate it when he's the one who's directing us. And from what she told me, they're still once again see fit that whenever our coaches, called coaches now, but basically managers, whenever our managers or team leads are there, they see fit to have our crew do things different than what we usually do. Try and do different things to get us to basically complete other people's jobs, which will end up screwing us over when it comes time to us having to do our job. Which our job is mostly focused around the trucks that come in, and because like we unload the trucks, we stack them on the pallets, and then at a certain time, like around 8ish, we start pulling all the pallets to the floor. Well, all the pallets that the overnight manager wants pulled to the floor, because overnight's still having a big issue. You know, they still have more than us. They still get plenty of callouts. Like almost every night, like 1/3 of the people that are scheduled every night call out, but they still end up with like 20 or so associates every night. And on a good day, there's like 10 of us. It's usually between 7 and 10 people in my department. And the bare minimum requirement that we need, of people that we need when we unload the truck, is 7 people. 1 throwing, 2 on either side of the line that the boxes, the freight from the trailer gets loaded onto and scanned. It gets like dispensed on like the left side and right side of it, depending on the department and stuff. So 2 people on one side, 2 people on the other side, and then 1 to 2 people at the end of the line, because that's where all the like apparel stuff goes, clothing stuff. Yeah, we already pretty much run a bare minimum, because Walmart has a high ass turnover rate because management is ass, and they can't understand that maybe they're the problem. Well, them at Walmart, like overall, like we don't get paid enough to deal with the bullshit that they hand us. Uh, yeah, it's usually on a regular day when we have our team lead, and it's a 1 truck day. For the first 2 hours of our shift, we are on the grocery side, pulling stuff from the back that needs to go out to the floor. Hey, we're putting it on cars or pallets and maybe working some of them. Then we go on break, and then as we come back from break, we send 7 people to go work on the truck, to start the truck, work the truck, unload the truck, I mean. And that usually takes like a couple hours. 3 hours is the longest so far, but it depends on how big the truck is itself. And then whoever we have left, which is usually like maybe a couple people, they get sent back to grocery side and just work stock grocery all day. But how the other coaches, managers have been doing it is that they want as many of us as they can to have on grocery side to stock all grocery, unload the grocery truck, and stock the grocery pallets, or stock the pallets that come off that truck. Even though technically now, like for the past 7-ish months, 7-8-ish months, corporate Walmart has changed it to where it used to be my department, Cap 2, would first unload the truck or trucks and then stock all grocery. But we almost never did that because, I mean, it is very hard to try and unload a truck. That takes a couple hours, especially when it's a 2 truck day. We be back there unloading the truck all day, and then we only get like an hour or two to try and stock all of that grocery while still doing with customers. So we never really finished, and like the overnight managers used to get like pissy at us and yell at our team leads saying we need to hurry, we should have this done, we should have this and that done as well, stocked. Like they, they don't understand that it's hard to do that when you don't have many people, don't have any space really either in the back room for all these pallets, and we're not allowed to pull any pallets to the floor until earliest 8 o'clock because it's a safety hazard because customers are dumbasses and can injure themselves on a pallet. Even though I don't see why they would go anywhere near like a 5 to 6 foot tall pallet with freight that needs to be brought to the shelf. I don't see why they would go near that. But overnight they've been having issues where they can't, for whatever reason, even though they have like twice as many people as can't finish stocking grocery, and so because of not being able to finish stocking grocery, they can get to the GM stuff, and so we just have the back rooms filled with GM pallets that leaves us with no space for trucks the next day. So we basically became we're basically getting punished for them not doing their jobs by us having to stock all the grocery and have the very bare minimum people to actually work the trucks and everything, and it takes longer to get the trucks done because of it, because you don't have many people, and then they're still complaining about us not finishing the truck or stocking all the freight in quick enough time, even though we're doing it in the middle of the day. We're a big store. We're one of the busiest stores in towns. Like one of the best, like more favorite stores in town because the side of town that's on. So it's always full, always customers, and like you can't turn around without having a line of customers asking you for where something is. And so it's just a load of bullshit. Apparently, from other departments, people from other departments, they've been hearing rumors or have straight up been told that these managers are throwing to throw coachings around. Which if you get like 3 coachings, I think you get like 3 coachings, you're fired after 3 coachings. Like first you get like a verbal warning talking to, and then as a coaching. That's how coachings work. But there's this one manager who used to be the overnight manager. She switched to days, so now we have to deal with her even more. And she's the main one who's been causing issues with everybody for the past couple months now. Because when she looks at the report sheets, like talking about how much freight, how much grocery, all this and that, and like how long it's supposed to take on paper. If it says so on paper, it should take this long. She expects it to be done in that amount of time. No excuses. Right, no excuses. Doesn't care about if we're having customers. Doesn't care about if we have call-outs. If we don't have people. It's always measured. I always feel like they don't know how to use their power responsibly. Too much power of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. They're the ones fucking up. So they're the ones without any notions of how aggressive their demands are. Yeah, it's just absolute shit. Like, it's so damn annoying. And like today, like it was one of the other managers at Sarah that isn't our manager, and he's having them start, like, usually we start the truck like at 4. 4 is the time that we usually start the truck if it's a 1 truck day, so that way they can have us work some grocery to the shelves. But apparently today he's having them not start the truck until 6 o'clock. which depending on who it is that they have throw the truck, it won't get done until like 8, 9 o'clock. And so we're here about actually decent managers. I'm more and more afraid they're gonna stink. Yeah, like our manager, she's the one of the better managers there, but at the same time, she also has everyone else, all the other managers, and I guess not HR, not home office, the regional manager or whoever it is that's above them still has them breathing down our necks or their necks, so she also kind of pushes us the same, but she isn't as on our asses like the other ones are, who aren't even our direct managers. But I'm trying to switch to like tomorrow when I go back. I'm putting in for a transfer request to go to overnights at my old store because I heard they need people and it's a smaller store. I want to say she's dog shit. Like I haven't really like she still gets onto us, but she's just like, hey guys, y'all should hurry up with this. Y'all should already been doing this, and then that's kind of all it is. The other managers, they'll bark and bitch at you. Like the other one that's been causing issues that I was talking about, that was the overnight manager, but now is days manager. She literally yelled at one of my coworkers last week, made her cry, and it caused her to yell back at her, and she had to talk to our team lead and leave work early that day. So like our manager is still like better than the others, but also she does try to get onto us at the same time, but she's not as like aggressive or bitchy about it. Scolding spear? No, I haven't. I think I have actually. Is there anywhere I can show? Let's try here. Yeah, Walmart's just. Well, this sucks to work for Walmart, but at the same time, it's still easy to stay there, and the transfer system, how that works, is also great because like I want to eventually move to a different state, and like that's how I plan to eventually like move, because you have to work in your department for at least 6 months before you're able to try and transfer, and you can transfer to any other store, not like any store in your town or any store in the country. So I can like try and transfer to a store like to a different state if they have an open spot, if they want me. It's just an easy like that's what I plan to eventually do. Yeah, hopefully I get to be able to transfer too, because I still have my old buddies, because this is my old store. I used to work there a few years ago. They all still work there overnight, so it'll be great to be able to like work with them again and hang out with them.
Clouds are spent. Rain's done.
And but also because it's overnight, it's more pay. The tiny speck of gold in that Walmart turd. Yeah, pretty much. Is that a duck or is that a vulture? It's a fucking vulture. Someone's find that. Rebels or not rebels? Always welcome. But yeah.
Oh, spotted.
Leave me be. Yeah. He talked to he has 2 overnight managers. One of them already said back before I got hired at my current Walmart. I was trying to go back. Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Oh, okay, cool, nice. Back before I got hired at the current store I'm working at, I was trying to get back on over there, and I was trying to work overnights. And then 8 people, and like their one overnight manager, she kind of remembered that I used to work there, but she couldn't remember who I was or what I did, and so she talked to another manager who happened to be like buddies with my old department manager that coached me out of a job. Like, that got me fired, but I was rehireable or else I wouldn't be at Walmart right now. And basically told my friend, like, yeah, from what I've been told, he was coached out. He left us with a bad rapport, so I'm not gonna hire him. Even though we need people. She straight up told my buddy that she wasn't gonna hire me. But their other overnight manager, he talked to him recently, and he said, yeah, we need people, and he told me to go on ahead and try and transfer. And the one that said she wouldn't hire me is on leave right now for a few more days, so now is a chance for me to like put in a transfer, call over to their store, talk to their HR, and try and transfer. But what's also funny is like how they said left the bad rapport and everything. My department manager at the time didn't like me from day one for whatever reason, just didn't like me, always gave me glares and stuff. And found the pettiest things like coached me for to get me fired. But the last I heard about her was that she, like, just before like the pandemic, I think it was like somewhere in 2019, not too long after I got fired, she took like a job promotion to a different store. And then during 2020, when like the pandemic started, it was a little into a pandemic. Apparently, she and her boyfriend got arrested on child neglect charges and stuff. And funny enough, one of her other kids, like one of her adult kids, was working overnights there, and my buddy would talk to him and stuff, and when that happened, he tried to ask him about it, and like he didn't want to talk about it, and then he ended up quitting. Yeah. Yeah, I knew she was a bitch and a cunt, but oof.
A view of the old world. Looks like some kind of tower, surrounded by panels. I think I might be too high up to align the image.
Wait, too high up? Oh. Okay, so I need to go here. Yeah. Shit.
That ancient lookout might be a good spot to try to line up the image.
But yeah, and so the manager that the overnight manager talked to remember who I was, or to ask about me. Pretty sure she said like some bullshit about me because she was buddies with that person. Ah shit, I just barely missed that. And what's funny too is like the store manager at my current store used to be the store manager of that store. And when I tried to open door my last coaching to not get fired, he said it was a little too late for me to try and do that, but he told me if I wait out the probation period because he said I was rehireable. It's just there's like a probation.
Nope. I should
it's
find
just that
another
there's
spot.
a probation period of like 6 months after being fired that you can go back and reapply for a position. So he like gave me go ahead and said I can do that.
I think I'm almost in the right spot.
That's the right spot. Where do I need to be? What is that? So where am I supposed to be? Oh. But yeah, it's kind of all BS.
There it is.
Golden Spear text log. Congratulations, you reached the southwestern solar stop of our Visa Point tour, brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition for Environmental Reclamation. With innovation comes challenge, and for all our good intentions, we can sometimes cause harm not meaning to. Solar facilities like this one have helped combat climate change by generating clean energy, but their boilers have proved dangerous to birds, insects, and bats. That's why Miriam Technologies' Orin drones are designed to monitor local wildlife, from the largest avians to the tiniest grubs, tracking any change in population. That way we can help ensure that good intentions always produce good results. Comments. Stolberg. Is it true there's a prize for visiting all these stops? Heather. I grew up with machines that couldn't even make a decent cup of tea. We have thought that robots would help save the world. Rosa. Corporations got us into climate control in the first place. You pretend you're good, but it's all a sham. Shiley. So cynical. Not everyone is bad. It's still possible to do good in this world. Soul Spike, Golden Spear, Sin. Alright, I guess I should get ahead here now. Hopefully it turns out well. And it should. I'm just mostly kind of afraid of what my off days would be like. Because it's a very, very good likely chance that my off days will be changed. I transfer. But the main thing I'll be looking forward to is one, I'll be getting paid like almost like $2 more than I do now. I think it's like $1.50 because of overnight. Meat. Is that really what it was called? Just meat? But I'll also have more time in the day to do stuff, because it'll be from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. is the hours, and I typically only really sleep like 5 hours, or most of the time I sleep for only like 5 hours, and I can function great on only 5 hours. And so like I'll go to bed like at 8, and then sleep until like 1, 2 in the afternoon, and then have from 2 in the afternoon until like 9. About 9:30 will be when I leave to go to work. So that gives me like 7 hours to like do stuff, unlike the 2 hours I get now after work. Sleep? What's sleep? I don't know. It's apparently something that your body needs, requires.
Welcome, Outlander.
But I think that's just a myth. I think it's true. Who are you? Through old water tank.
Did you get your orders?
Yeah. My squad's heading out soon. We'll join the rest of the defenders.
I heard about it as well, but it sounds like a myth.
Alright, what's wrong?
Myth, a legend. This place is a little bit bigger than I thought it was.
That tower should help me pinpoint Silga's signal.
What tower? Oh. Oh, that tower. How do I climb this tower?
May Regala's campaign come to a swift end.
Herbalist, okay.
You're no ordinary. Good day, warrior. Greetings, warrior.
How the hell am I supposed to climb this tower? Nerd text stab point. Turn of the Flies. Text mail from General Counsel's office to Director Edwards. More estate concerns. August 7, 2059. Friend. The Environmental Risk Management Team has some new numbers and biodiversity rates are up across the board. In particular, 3 species of fly that were previously thought to be gone from the region have been sighted recently. Pilatus, Euphoria, and Upstilum mexicanum. You know the drill. ERM will conduct more studies, but in the meantime prepare a plan for reduced production during prime swarming hours. We came forward to fry too many of the little buggers, or a DCE enforcement division will fry us. Say hi to Betty for me. Let's have a mojito while I'm back in the hot zone. Guards, Phil.
Okay. But you should know that. Good day.
Sandstorms keep getting worse out there.
Why the fuck is it just called meat? I still don't know how the fuck am I supposed to climb this thing?
There's a weapon over there I've had my eye on, but...
Be always vigilant.
I'm still a few levels short.
May your enemies fall.
Oh, yeah?
Regala must be licking her wounds now. Outlander.
Why would the wound give less water?
These rations barely...
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water! The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want and...
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
I heard from our scouts at the Rebels Room.
Your blade is to be respected, Outlander.
Done my active quest.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly.
Sure are getting cozy.
Gotta climb up to look for Silga's signal.
Your reputation has grown since I saw you last.
We must all
We should look
unite.
to the defenses.
May our blades strike.
You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You'll find out soon enough.
So, this is the Outlander that bested Regala. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
Huh.
This water source. Jataka said it's somehow related to the Old Ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources. But everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water, and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regala's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
Draka said your clan won't touch Regala.
Her grudge is with Chief Hekarro, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hekarro, she deserves to rule. That's the way of the tribe.
Draka's people sacrificed a lot to get that water. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect excuse to challenge my command. Like he's always wanted. Of course he makes it sound very noble. That he only cares about his thirsty people. But all he really wants is to be in charge. And if he was, he'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. That is what it means to be a commander. What matters is that the clan survives as a whole.
But my command. God damn it.
I can't promise anything. But if this wound was built by the Old Ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
After you.
The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karja. We're Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path.
A swift victory, my friend.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the Old Ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes. Leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way.
I knew that. No, that won't work. I don't want to deal with y'all. I have to, don't want I? Okay, I'll just say the fuck over there. I don't want to deal with y'all. That's it. That's gonna be so important. Fucking hell, where
Those
is this going?
flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep.
It's not a difficult path. Yes, you're not making it much easier, are you? God damn it.
That mound. It looks like the metal from the wound. We really are following its trail.
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
Where am I? Okay, oh shit. Fuck. Give me this meat, I need it bone or skin.
I should check where the pipes are headed with my focus.
And we already saw that it leads here. Aloy? Please climb up.
There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
Oh, wide maw.
Machine strong against frost ammo.
Spike snout. Ah, fuck.
That machine never saw you coming.
A difficult one to kill. Give me all the good loot.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Yeah, that's right. Escape the corpse.
You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I will cut off that dissident's head and feed it to the vultures if he had anything to do with...
We don't know what happened here yet. And we still have a trail to follow.
Lead the way.
I love how everyone just immediately jumps to conclusions in this series and wants to kill people.
Water.
Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means...
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
He must have been going back to Arrowhand when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like Draka's man tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. I don't think this is gonna do anything.
The water is still leaking.
Gotta try something else.
Supposed to be looking for. Can I not pull this?
Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
Like pulling a melee and not looking up. Let's see.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around.
Jump. Yeah. Crouch, thank you. Valve.
A valve. That might help.
Hey! It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water flow. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Ah! Not getting up through there.
Ya bitch.
There. I bet I can use that.
I don't ever see highlighting.
The system switched back. Couldn't hold the water pressure. I gotta get up to that valve faster.
Okay.
It's leaking again. Whatever you did, undo it.
Better close that up again.
What's that open?
The leaks disappeared.
Making progress.
Is it done?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Was that supposed to do anything?
I guess not.
Listen then. Because I pulled the one valve, or one lever, and I was told, you said about opening the valve back up, then the valve back up, it started leaking more. So what the hell am I missing?
Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating.
So I just have to be fucking quick. Okay. So it's like a time thing.
Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scalding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care! All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
Look, we don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off.
So there's something further back here. Deal with that later, I guess. Always my command. Damn it. I mean, at least she recognizes that he's an idiot, and it would be disastrous if he tried to challenge her command. But also at the same time, should think about it more rationally. But that seems to be like a common thing with the tribes and characters of the series. They don't really think too rationally. They, like, understandably, they just think of like how their tribe works, like the rules work. Like this tribe, that's not tribe. Everything is like there's no time for nationality. Because like how like this tribe works, everything's done through like strength. Like basically, it's like the strongest survive. It's kind of like how this tribe works, and everything's decided through challenges. Like for almost anything in this tribe, you can like propose a challenge to like whoever to basically relieve them of that.
Oh yeah, my whole squad went. We're even thinking of getting fresh meat tomorrow. What? You're spectators?
They're right.
I see soldiers guarding the wound in the sand. But no Yara. What's going on? I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Draka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them.
Good day.
Okay, where are we going? There? How do I get up there?
Be proud. Honor and strength.
Seriously, how the fuck do I get up there? Probably not the correct way, but oh well.
You have
Gotta
some
climb
nerve.
up to look for Silga's
You
signal.
want to talk?
But where to start?
Watch your tone.
Or what? How could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Draka.
No, you know what? Enough of this! No more words! Consider that a challenge.
Gather your squads then, and meet us at the Gate of the Vanquished. I have a challenge to prepare for. Leave me.
This will be the end of the clan. I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand. What do you mean, the end of the clan?
Both sides will take their most loyal squads to the Gate of the Vanquished. Then they'll butcher each other as part of a ritual challenge. But it won't stop there. Whoever wins will try to wipe out the loser's loyalists all over the desert. The fighting could last for months. Those two scabheads are going to doom us all.
Can't you stop them?
I'm a chaplain. I provide counsel. I cannot force them to heed it. Even Chief Hekarro can't intervene. It is a matter for the clan alone.
What is this gate?
The doorway to a dead cauldron. A symbol of what the tribe aspires to. The defeat of deranged machines.
Dead. What shut it off?
No one knows. But it is a place of great significance for our clan. Even greater now, since it will mark the onslaught of a massacre.
What makes you think I can help you stop them? I'm not even from this tribe.
They both owe you a debt. You aided them when no one else could. And you've seen into their hearts, just like I have. Misguided in different ways, but no less worthy of the people they protect. Your words might be enough to spear some sense into them.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly good listeners.
And you are no ordinary speaker. You took down the unyielding bulwark, fought off an assault of Regala's machines. I will go to the Gate of the Vanquished, southwest of here, to stall them. But without you, I'm afraid we'll run out of body bags fast.
If what Jataka says is true, Yara and Draka will end up killing a lot more than just each other. There has to be something I can do.
Don't think I've forgotten about our bet. You owe me 20 shards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Skill points to spin. Shoutouts. Starting this one, so let's continue on. Two. boosters. God. Weapon. Master. I won't use it, but it's good to have. Oh, there's one of those, okay. Back to the map.
Come on. The arena match with the Frostclaws?
Nope.
Oh, don't mind me. Just doing a little climb.
Why am I stuck? Shit. Can't reach that. Oh wait, oh there we go, okay.
I gotta keep climbing to pinpoint that signal. Just a little higher.
Wait, to go to no, I
Almost there.
so this is gonna give me a great area.
Okay. Let's see if I can pick up Silga's signal.
I'll do that in a second. I want to get a good overview of this. Ever been over there? I think that's a outpost. No, I have not been over there. Should wait. Oh, yes I have. Says that. Setting sun. Oh, this game is so beautiful. I really wish I had a PS5. See, setting sun, or is that rising sun? Oh god.
Stark 142 to Enduring Victory, Reno. Supply drop beacon echo. Paul, I'm trying to get this safely. I left a note for you inside.
There. Found the signal's origin. It's not too far from here. I just need to get to it.
What's it even at? I can fast travel there if I want to. Still need to do scenes down here.
Going down!
Out loud. A word.
Stop with the acrobatics.
You wanted to speak to me?
The name's Zolka. Have you heard from up north? From Bleeding Mark?
I'm guessing that's a place.
One of the desert's villages. They send their yield of ash blood so the Bereka over there can mark the skin of our soldiers. But it's been a long time since the last supply run. Too long.
If you think something happened to them, can't you send someone to go check?
Were it up to me. But with everyone fuming about our water rations and the squabble between Yara and Draka, no one can be spared.
You mentioned the village up north sent some supplies to the capital. Ashblood?
It's a crimson stone that we grind into powder for our ink. Bleeding Mark has the largest supply. Our soldiers there gather and deliver it to us, in exchange for their water rations.
Die for water.
Everyone in the clan depends on the wound in the sand for their water. Capital and outlying village alike. But the last delivery of Ashblood was weeks ago. Our supply is running low. So must be their water. My face paint will strike fear in your enemies. Take a look.
Let's see if I have anything good. I have awesome striker on. Maybe, I don't know.
If I'm out that way, I can look in on the village, find out what's the delay.
You have my thanks. Head north to a ruin where the desert meets the mountains. That's Bleeding Mark. Ask for Kentok or Natika there. They'll know what's going on.
Stand strong.
And making me want to get another tattoo. There's a question mark over here. Where'd it go? Oh.
Outlander.
Must've been him. I didn't talk to you yet. See what you have to offer. Total Thresher. Concentration plus, Glitter, heavy weapon plus, Eater. Say straight heal, concentration gen, empty slot, medicine. Definitely has more skills. It's not skirmisher, that's a hunter. I like how it looks though. No range, so Valor Surge Master, Concentration Regen, Weapon Stamina Plus. Ooh, that's actually not bad. I have Stir. That's what I have on right now, actually. If I can card just Shadow. I have is uncommon for these.
Even Hikaru has traded with me, you know?
3 other Stuff here. This one over here.
Trust is forged in an exchange.
Is that there? Careful point. Oh, yeah, for a tower. So, oh yeah, I need to talk to him. I'm supposed to talk to him, I should say.
All I know is the whole clan.
What's going on here?
Close combat training. Fighting at long range is a good strategy for machines. But fighting an enemy soldier means getting up in their face. I'm Lee Roque. I run the training pit here in Scalding Spear. Only a few Outlanders have ever made it out this far west. But from what I've heard, you're a pretty good fighter. You can train here if you like, but you're only allowed your spear and a practice bow in the pit. Everything else stays with me. And if you're looking to test your fighting skills, I also offer challenges. Complete all of them, and you'll get to go up against me.
And what happens if I beat you?
I'll grant you a mark to prove you've mastered this training pit. If you earn marks from me and the pit masters of the Bulwark and Thornmarsh, you'll earn the right to challenge the Enduring.
I think I've heard of the Enduring. Some kind of Tenakth trainer?
More than just a trainer. The Enduring is a legendary fighter among the clans. The Master of Masters. Only those who prove themselves in the pits get to train with the Enduring.
Including Outlanders?
You're no ordinary Outlander. So, what will it be? Should you want to practice or take on a challenge, just let me know.
Yes, but what about the real reward? Oh fuck, I still need to do these.
I'm done for now.
Come back when you're ready to finish the rest of your training.
Something up here. Oh, my stash, okay.
Had a good run at the hunting grounds the other day.
Aim, please. Thank you. Loot. The real reward.
Hey, stranger.
What are you up to,
Are you looking
Rogue?
to trade?
Aren't y'all doing a vow right now? We're going to, but we don't have enough people. Sucks. That is unfortunate. My current one's better. Shielding damage, overdraw damage, draw time. Let's see, poison, sticky, purge water. Oh, that's why it's called corrosive, duh. That might be a decent one actually, I don't know. So Fair Mount Shards. Oh no, that's only 1400 out of 14,000. Oh fuck, I don't know why I'm so tired. Yawning. Stealth damage, already have one. Their damage on might. Sharp shot 2 times. 100%? Need better knockdown arrows. I don't think I have that. But this would be a nice one to have though.
No one knows weapons better than the Tanakh.
I swear. Pretty sure I have stuff in these though. I have something. So if y'all can't do the raid, what are y'all gonna do now? Are y'all gonna do Nightfalls?
Move, soldier, move!
There.
Honor and strength.
Good day, champion.
All blades against Regal. Blade be bright.
This is your opportunity to buy fine goods, Outlander.
Challenged by an Outlander, she can be defeated by the Tanakh.
Why does it say unknown melee pit?
It's good to see that you survived.
It's because I haven't practiced or done it yet? So there's airs in there. How long I've been streaming for? Twitch decided to be weird and end my stream earlier. I've been streaming for about 4 hours almost. A little over.
Could set that machine on fire.
Oh, you're not dead.
My focus is picking up the signal that Silga found. I'll need to clear out the machines before I can look for the source.
Spikes now. It's over here. I am gonna loot you. I have no idea what that noise was. That big boom did startle me a little. Damn, just a little too low. There we go. Is there still another machine around here?
There you are. Now, how to get to you. But I'll need to deal with these machines first.
Machine's still around. Oh, what the fuck?
Alright, time to find my way to the signal source.
Drone.
Well, not getting in that way. I should search for another way in.
Can't get into that way. It's gonna be annoying.
Could take advantage of that.
so what is another way in?
Oh, that looks promising.
Alright, so I can destroy a rock barrier from this way, but I can't destroy it from the other way.
Right. Into the water.
Let's have this rebreather now. Search.
There you are. Now, what's inside?
Military equipment, transmitter.
Paul, I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you, somehow. Along with the gear for the stand at the Reno line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge. I only remember the good things, and I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really cared about him. Silga will want to know about this. And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
Yep, knew it. Probably open here, but I can't go the other angle. I don't understand, but whatever. Oh man, I need to do some manual saves too. Even though I haven't used them yet to play off stream. So we get to have them. Still quicker than my back. Oh, here, manual save. Great, and I hear my deadbeat uncle arguing with my grandpa about something. Damn, I'm already at 50 like 51 hours gameplay. Oh, that's blinding. Praise the sun.
What'd I give for a cool breeze? Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened?
This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances. The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about.
What was it?
During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew. She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came.
Oh. I guess she and I are kin, of a sort. I wish I could give my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, did he ever hear the message?
I don't think so.
I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat! To send messages near and far. Can I keep this? It's a treasure.
Of course.
Thank you. Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring all the way to who knows where.
Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench?
Sure. Yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours.
I think I know just what to do with these parts.
Never really paid attention to 8. Is it gonna be a special gear that I can use now? Oh no, it's a quest item. Is it? Oh. Spin horse spike thrower. Okay. I think it's gonna be a weapon.
Well, that turned out well. Can't wait to try it.
Oh, that's too bad. I only use spike throwers, so probably won't use it. Let's see. Yeah, Gate of the Vanquish. That's right. That's what I was working on. I need to do. It's a good thing there's this right here. remember, I remember correctly. Guerrilla Games said that doing the side quests, errands, and all the other NPC stuff is supposed to be more valuable towards the main story quest line. Because if I wanted to, I could try and rush through the main story, but if doing certain side quests would give me like certain NPC side quest characters that can show up during like the campaign in the campaign, that actually sounds pretty cool.
Your blade be bright.
That's a lot of angry Tenakth.
In the name of the
Draka and Yara are already here.
You're their commander.
It's Aloy.
You can
Regala's
stop
Bane.
this.
She can try. The Ten guide you.
You're here.
The hero of the Cool Roots.
Aloy, did you come to witness the challenge?
Does there have to be a challenge?
Oh yeah, there does.
If you persist, all of these squads will join the fights. How many will die here? And how many will die in our villages once the retaliation begins?
There has to be another way.
Listen to what she has to say. You both owe her that much.
Draka, you lost a lot of good people hunting machine hearts to trade for water. You want to lose more now?
But that cost is exactly why I'm doing this. Why I had to send people to find other sources in the first place. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with what happened to the wound. Ukta came to me, said he found underground leaks that might lead to another well, that's all. I didn't tell him to screw it all up and drain the wound.
So stand down so we can all talk about this.
No! No more talking, no more lies. Yara can't be trusted. That's been proven.
Yara, do you really need to do this?
He sabotaged the wound. You can't tell me you believe he knew nothing about it. And it was all part of his plan, to force a
over who gives the orders? Drop this foolishness and work together.
She's right. Put away your spears. Return to your homes.
Which means she stays in charge? Forget it!
You see? Replacing me is all he cares about. It's a vendetta. And it has to end here.
For once we agree.
Pick a side, Aloy. Because we're settling this now.
There must be a way to minimize the bloodshed.
The Tenakth never make things easy, do they?
I'm afraid not.
Don't know who I should choose. Rogue, you still there? Hey, is this a command? Okay. It's like it's only... Yeah, okay. That command is broken.
This isn't about Draka conspiring against you, Yara. It's about your people. You lied to them about the wound. You also said their survival is all that matters. Was that a lie too? If it wasn't, then stand down. Give Draka a shot at command.
It was no lie. Which is why I'll never hand over command to the likes of him.
Then fight us. Just us. You want to save lives? Keep your squads out of it.
I've seen how you fight. These soldiers are with me.
Then we stand with Aloy and Draka. Even numbers.
I'll take no joy in fighting either of you. New rules! We're keeping it to just us. Winner takes command.
Uh-oh. Time to engage.
Oh boy, have I been looking forward to this.
So where is Yara?
The wings of the Ten carry your spirit.
I'm still standing!
The chapter welcomes you, soldiers.
Okay, just bugged.
My strength is yours. And guide you. I hear she stopped a...
It's over.
Well, you gonna make me wait around? You didn't need to do that.
Ikaro didn't, and Regala bit him in the ass.
Okay, so... what's the plan? The wound still doesn't have enough water for everyone.
I'll gather the leaders from all the desert villages. We'll figure it out.
For a second there, you sounded like a real commander.
Your confidence is inspiring. Here, take this. My thanks for what you did here today. You didn't have to get involved. I won't forget what you did, Desert Flame.
I'm cooking my armor in this heat.
I'll miss your bow. And your company.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate that that had happened. What the fuck was this for? Errand. Oh, that one, okay. Skill points to spend. Down power. Measure time, overdraw damage. Nice, nice. Is it supposed to appear? Useful actually. So I'm gonna head down this cauldron. See why it's offline.
I'm not getting out the way I came in. There must be an exit somewhere. It's weird being in a cauldron that's not operating. break my fall.
Trisha's death would fall down here. Yep. I didn't mean to, but yep. I was just saying it close, but okay. Oh well, I guess. This is the exit.
Made it. That was a long climb.
It really is just a dead